Chrono. Chrono. Good morning, Chrono. Come on, sleepyhead. Get up. Ah, Lane's bells make such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. Yeah, stretch it out, Chrono. Welcome, one and all, to the reboot of my Let's Play of Chrono Trigger, some 3 years later since it started. Probably even more. Let's just jump right in. Now we're going to start this off with a little bit of explaining. This here is the menu screen, and it's separated into 6 different sections. The first is your status and your equipment. To access your equipment, you select your character. I only have this Chrono right now. You can go into each one of these, and whenever I have more items, you can just select it and swap them out. As you see, it shows the character's portrait, his element, his name, level, and then his stats, which power goes directly with melee weapons, like swords and like swords and fists and stuff like that. Hit is your hit percentage. That deals mostly with long-range fighters that use like guns and bows. Your magic power, your speed, your evasion, and your stamina, and your magic defense. Pretty much self-explanatory there. Items? I has none! And I can organize nothing! Techs are basically your magic and your skills. You get them by not from gaining levels, but from gaining tech points. You get experience and tech points in this game, and I need currently 5 tech points to learn my first move, which is Cyclone. And courtesy of the game, here's a little tutorial on how techs work. During combat, the effect of each attack can vary. First, some of your attacks will damage more than one enemy. For example, target this critter, and your attack will hit another monster in the area. But if you target this one, you can hit all 3 at once. Use this fact to your advantage. Next, you can hit enemies in your direct line of sight. There are 2 attack patterns. The first one allows you to attack all the enemies oriented in a straight line from you. You may place the cursor on any one of them on the line. The other pattern allows you to hit only the enemies in the straight line between you and the target. As in the previous example, all 3 creatures are targeted here, but select this one and that's all you'll get. Next, use an enemy to establish a line, and any others on it will also be hit. They're lined up horizontally here, so you may target any of them. The final pattern puts you at the center of the attack zone. You can't use an attack like this if your enemies are outside of the zone. However, your attack will hit all the enemies inside the active zone. Now that tutorial is done explaining that, there's 3 different kinds of text. There's single text, double text, and triple text, but we don't have any dual or triple text, so we'll delve into those later. This is your configuration. You can change between stereo mono, the battle mode between active and wait. I have it wait because just playing on active on a Let's Play is just suicidal considering your attention's divided. Save menu cursor, I don't feel like it. Save battle cursor, no. I don't mind saving skill and item cursor in battle. Battle speed, it's basically like your battle gauge speed, which I'm going to set to 3. Fast, but not too fast. And then battle message, which I want one which is the fastest. I want to see the information immediately. Your window color goes from gray to that, to blue, to checkered, to green, wood, dark, and then a field. I prefer the traditional blue. Battle gauges just shows the different ways that battles present themselves to the players. And then there's your configuration for the input. And the info for the skills and items. I'm going to keep that on for your guys' sake. This is useless. yeah, this is the save screen, and which is very important. Like, I'm pretty sure that all of you know. No, saving's not important at all. So now that all that's out of the way, let's go on and start our adventure. Some 5 minutes into the video. Oh, I done forgotten her name, your friend. That's right, Lucia. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. And talk to her before you leave. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Receive 200 gold. You get a hefty allowance, man. Now then, there's not really much here. This is the village of Truce in the Kingdom of Guardia. The only thing worth mentioning is this is the Mayor's Manor, which is the tutorial, which basically explains most of the game. That's where you saw the tech explanation. And this is the Millennial Fair. But before we go there, let's go and take a quick trip into the forest. Okay, this is Guardia Forest. This is like where most of the beginning monsters are found. And as you can see, it shows off some of the coolest things to this game. There are no such thing as random battles in this particular RPG. The only way to engage a battle is to trigger it by running into a monster or running into the area that triggers their attack. So this makes it really interesting and very easy to avoid fights if you know how to avoid them. Now these are Hatakes. They're just the simple basic monsters, and as you can see on the right side of the screen, their bios probably popped up just now, or earlier. And there is no real battle screen in this game. It just pops up wherever you're at. Now these are tabs. There's power tabs, magic tabs, and speed tabs. They raise up your stats by 1 point on that particular stat. Very, very useful, especially the speed tabs. These are beetles. Very, very simple, basic enemies. They'll go down in it. I should have hit that guy first. And yes, this is another thing to this battle system in this game. More often than not, you want to try to take out monsters that are closest to you, because they're the ones that are, since they're close, chances are that they'll most likely hit you. Now, as you saw, I gained enough tech points to learn my first tech, which is Cyclone. And this adds some extra strategy to the game. Now, I could just attack him right now, but I'm just give him a second to get a little closer. Oh. Now that they're close enough. Now, Cyclone does just about the same amount of damage as a normal attack, but it allows me to hit multiple enemies at once. Extremely useful uses to your advantage. Chrono leveled me up. He leveled me up! So, yes. If you head up this way, you'll get up to the Guardia Castle. Oh, I want to go in here! Who's there? Can't let you go through. Go check out the festival. And they just shove you out. Apparently CIA agents are the guards for castles nowadays. Weird. Now then, I would like to go ahead and train because being level 2 just sucks. But before I do, I'm gonna go pick something up real fast. And by something, I mean someone. This is Millennial Fair, here in Lane Square. It's gonna be here throughout the whole game, even though you probably think it wouldn't be here for the mess of the whole game. Wow, I'm rambling. I haven't done this in a while. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant! Now then, the thing about Millennial Fair you need to realize is there's a lot of people here. Be on your best behavior. So talk to her first. Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. And then go pick up her pendant. Oh, thank goodness. My pendant, it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yes. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure! You're a true gentleman. By the way, my name is, Meryl. And you're Chrono? What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. Give me a little ear. I keep pressing the button a little hard sometimes. Now that we have our friend Meryl in hand, I'm gonna take a quick break to run back to the forest to level them up a little bit. This is the only time I usually take the time to grind, because really the way that the monsters are spread out in this game, they're really good about not having to grind very much. So I will see you all in a moment. Now we're back at the Millennial Fair, now that we're level 5. Now to explain some stuff at the Millennial Fair. First come up here and knock out something real fast. Okay, see this kitty over here? Okay, talk out of my way! Talk to this kitty, only talk to it once, and it... I swear to God. Okay, lead this cat around. You gotta make sure you don't accidentally, like, have it corner you, or make sure to lead it around corners very well, because it's a bit of a derpy cat. Take him around here, and then talk to this little girl. You brought my cat back, thank you! You're so sweet, Chrono. Alright, right over here is the soda guggling contest. Let's be honest, it's beer. Press the A button as fast as you can. Ready, set, go! Mashing A rapidly! I'm not gonna do this because I'm always bad at these. 6 skins, that's the best you can do. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? Up here is the most pointless thing in the entire thing. Catchy rhythm, press X, Y, L, and R to dance. So yeah, you can just push these buttons and just dance and have fun. So, okay, enough! 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 Thank you. I wasn't even pushing buttons the last 3 times that they did something. Weird. Alright, back over here. There's something like my favorite part of the Millennial Fair. Well, either favorite or second favorite. This is Gato. He's a singing, battling robot built by your friend Lucia. You defeat him, you get 15 silver points. Silver points are pretty much the currency of the Millennial Fair. And while we're in the middle of this, during the course of my training, Meryl learned the move Aura. Now, Aura by itself is just your typical cure move, like this. But this also gives the introduction to dual techs. So, let her come back up. By combining Cyclone and her Aura, we can create Aura World. So characters in this can combine attacks to make even more powerful attacks. Or magic, I guess. There's 3 different combinations for every single character in the game, with the exception of one, but I'll get into that much later. And every 3 characters, with the exception of one, or every 3 characters with Chrono, can learn a triple tech. Man, I haven't done this in a while. I am rambling all over the place. And as you saw, Meryl got enough tech points to learn Provoke. Provoke is just... I'll show that one off later. But just know it's a confusing move, but I'll show it off later. Down here are some shops. Now, I'm only gonna get, Chrono some, armor, but there's some method to my madness. Down here is the items. I don't want that many. Yeah, just 2 shelters, and I just want to be, like, this is usually the only time I ever buy items, specifically. Not weapons, I always buy weapons. Here is the weapon shop. Buy something from Mishler, the swordsmith. Now, I'm probably mispronouncing his name terribly bad. Now, I could buy an iron blade if I wanted to. That's just to tease you. But I could buy an iron blade if I wanted to. However, I would recommend you don't get it and just hold off and wait. Because you'll get another chance here recently. Wow, I'm rusty at this. Here soon, and oh crap, I just whoopsied. Okay, what just happened there is he asked if I could try to sell her pendant, and I said yes. You should actually say no. I just screwed up there by accident. Pay more attention, Lily. I know you haven't done this in over a year, but oh my goodness, you're better than this. Over here is another game you can play for silver points. Hit A as far as back as you can, and you get 1 for ringing the bell. Whoopee. Over here is the race. Pretty much these 4 characters will race around. Talk to this dude. He said runner might try something. He's not right 100% of the time, but if you talk to him first and then place your bet, chances are the winner will be who he places the bet on. Just wait for them to go and then just watch them run. And like the dude said, the steel runner is making it. However, a green ambler might catch up. Run, you steel-plated... There he goes. Yep, there he goes. He won! And just wait for the race to finish. You aren't even trying, are you? Run! Run like you mean it, soldier! And when they come back up, talk to him again? That's great, I'll put 20 silver points on your card. But I can't earn any more because I went to Gato a lot during the commercial break to get a bunch of silver points. And there's 2 places you can spend silver points. One is here at the Tent of Horrors. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. How many silver points would you like to pay? There's 3 different games you can play. The harder the difficulty, the more points you have to pay. Let's start off at 10. Now, I'm probably going to have to redo this one because I'm really bad at this. I'm Vix. I'm Wedge. And I'm Payday. Which one's Wedge? I have no clue. I'm going to guess you. I'm awesome! Is that obvious? Here's a Pozo doll. It'll spruce up your room. Basically, it's just a doll. It will sit in Chrono's house forever and play a tune if you touch it. Very, very useful not. Well, welcome back to the lab. This time, we're going to pay 40 points. Now, this one I also might screw up. I only screw up every now and then whenever I mix up laugh and surprise. Pretty much, it's Simon Says. Now I'm gonna go quiet here for a minute because this thing takes a little bit of concentration. Crap! I always mix up laugh and surprise! If you haven't noticed, he speeds up over the course of the game. There we go. Excellent. The clone will be at Chrono's house. How creepy. So now you have a doll of yourself. Woohoo. Actually, it will become very important later on in the game, but yeah, we won't come back to that for a little while. Now then, the last and final game for 80 points. Monsters are closing in. Throw your pack against them and push them back into the cage. You can only play this one if you have another person with you. So as soon as you pick up Meryl, you can do this. A hostage will be slowly lowered into the flames. This doesn't sound safe. To save the day, you must hit the blue light and raise the rope. Defeat all the monsters before the hostage's goose is cooked. This isn't that hard. Just hit A on these things and just be really quick. And just, wow. That was excellent! Well done, take this cat. I already has a cat. Now I have 2. If you come back and you play some more games, you can get cat food. You might be thinking, what the heck does cat food do for you? Get more cat food, you get more cats, to like a total of 20 cats. You will have more cats than what I have. Also, like, before we go back up there real fast, whoa, that was weird. Talk to her. This is Lane Square. They say many people who hear Lane's bells ring will have interesting and happy lives. Chrono, Chrono, I'm having such a great time. Lucia's device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. So yes, if you haven't noticed, talk to just about almost anybody down there in the main part of the square after you pick up Meryl, and you can continue on with the story. I have 30 silver points, and I can exchange 10 for 50 gold. Sure. Come again. Now come up here. Hold your horses! I want to get some candy! Now, you may be wanting to run around and just leave her. Just hold up here for a minute. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Now then, now that that's all said and done, step right up, any of you who have the time and the courage. Our super dimensional warp is the invention of the century. To use it, just jump here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Lucia. Huh. Lucia's inventions never work. Check out that girl's glasses. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Chrono! Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop into the left pod. Alright then. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Whoosh! That's pretty damn cool. Wow, that was great! I guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. So how was it? Want to try it again? You can actually hop in the left pod and play it. Ride on it like as many times as you want. It worked! I can't believe it! A thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. He had no confidence. Check out that girl's glasses still. Wow. What a kick! I want to try it too. Huh? Hey Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? What are you saying? Hang on, Chrono, I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away, I'll be right back. You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way! Throw the switch. Okay, everyone, let's give her a big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Why is there ominous music playing? What's happening? My pendant, it's making me spin out of control! Huh? Meryl apparently felt the need to dance. And disappear. And make my clock ring. It's currently 5 o'clock. And Meryl is gone. Right at the chime of 5. This was totally unintentional. Lucia, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head on. Let's head along now. What's going on, Lucia? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to have been affected by her pendant. What are we gonna do? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Funny thing is, you try to leave. Chrono, you brought her here. You get her back. Fine, you bitch. Chrono! You're actually going to do it? What a fine lad. Well, your daughter's forcing me! Listen, I don't know what oh my god, I can't enunciate today. I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Will they both be lost? This is our only hope. The pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More! Give me more power! Roger. There! We did it! We short-circuited everything! And now Chrono felt like dancing out of control before going all techno on us. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono! This is so trippy. Well, that was the funkiest ride ever, but where are we now?